Hello everybody, Naughty Nana does. As you can tell, I'm looking and feeling a whole lot better. Still got a couple days left, I think, of this cold, but other than that, I'm doing all right. Now today, I'm going to go on about the Boebert crime family. You heard me right. Now, a couple days ago, Lion Lips Boebert, or the Handjob Harlett, was just on the floor of Congress, and she was going on about the Biden crime family and how much illegal stuff that they were doing. No evidence whatsoever, mind you. Just as Hunter was the newest witness to testify under oath, all cloak and dagger like in the back rooms, to tell them numbskulls once again that his dad, the President of the United States of America, had no involvement in any of his or his Uncle Jim's business. In a 30-year career, Hunter has served on about 17 different boards, one of them being Amtrak, that George Bush appointed it to him, by the way. Appointed him to. There you go. But the finger pointing is starting to backfire, especially on that little miss, I'm just saying. Now, while she was being all accusatory about the Biden crime family, her own 18-year-old son, the father of one, who, in my opinion, statutorily raped a 15-year-old, that's right, his girlfriend, where the age of consent in Colorado is 17, by the way, was being arrested on 22 charges involving vehicle and property theft. 4 counts of criminal possession of a financial device, I'm thinking used to obtain cash goods, property, or services like stolen credit cards, bank cards, 3 counts first-degree criminal auto trespass with intent to commit crimes. 4 counts of criminal possession of ID, identification documents. Identity theft? I think maybe. 1 count of conspiracy to commit a felony. 4 counts of identity theft, possession with intent to use. 3 counts of contributing to the delinquency of a minor, because there was a young girl, 15 years old, who was on their little crime stream with him and his 3 buddies. She was underage. And 3 counts of theft under $300, because that's all the merchandise they found him with at the time. But another little perk about this underage girl, he also made a sex tape with her. So the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree, from what I'm saying. Now, Jayson Boebert, his dad, and the ex-husband of the Handjob Harlett, has had numerous arrests himself, including showing his weenus to Lauren and another underage girl in the bowling alley, where he pled guilty and should have been put on a sex offender list, in my opinion, to lewd exposure and public indecency, and spent 4 days in jail. He should have spent 40 years in jail, and then none of this would have happened. But anyway, several assault charges on Lauren and her boys. May 23rd, assaulted his oldest son by throwing him around the house, allegedly. And Lauren took the phone from him and told the police that you can come, but my son doesn't need help. No, but you certainly do, Lauren. No, don't help at all there. Now, drunk and disorderly, driving drunk and screaming at neighbors as he drives over all their mailboxes down the road in his old pickup truck like a good old boy, drunk out of his mind and cursing and swearing at everybody. Then in January, the altercation in the restaurant where he says Lauren punched him in the face. Then there's Lauren herself, family values, pro-police, law and order kind of gal, who is no stranger to getting arrested herself. Just in the last 10 years, she's had at least 4 arrests, failures to appear in court. One of her cases was dropped because the hometown sheriff endorsed her, and he knows the strength of my character, is what she said about the sheriff. Imagine, knows the strength of her character. Well, boyfriends know the strength of that one hand of yours. We know that much. But anyway, 2010, neighbors called the police because Lauren was harassing them and set her pit bulls on them, and set them loose, threatening theirs and their dogs' lives. 2015, she shouted at some kid being arrested at underage drinking at some concert or outdoor venue type thing, and urged them to run and to escape, and caused the drunk kids to all get unruly then when she started chanting them on. She got arrested and screamed, "I have friends at Fox News." Well, of course she does, doesn't all the Republicans? And then she blew off the court date. Yeah, law and order. She got a remand, and she still blew that date off as well. What is it with these MAGA idiots? They just blow off friggin' warrants. They blow off anything to not show up in court. And obviously they don't get dinged for it. If it was anybody else, they would. Talk about your two-tiered system there, Lorne, the Bobies. Now, December 15th, failure to appear. December 16th, landed in jail for careless driving. Driving drunk in an ATV. She smashed into a rock face with her sister-in-law, young son, and the dog in this thing. And then she fled the scene and left them there, telling them not to say anything or tell anybody. The sister-in-law was hospitalized, had to have surgery, and ended up charging her for all the damages. Now, Laura did end up going to court for that one on much lesser charges. Should have been child endangerment. But anyway, February 2017, she was booked. She spent 100 minutes in jail and pled guilty to unsafe vehicle charge, to the unsafe vehicle charge, but careless driving was dropped. Convenient, right? Must be that same good old boy sheriff that she knows. And don't get me started on the Handjob Harlett and the Beetlejuice sex show when all those kids and families were watching her. So when she's beaking off about false claims and everything else about the Biden family, maybe it's time for her to maybe quit friggin' Congress and go home and look after her goddamn kids. That's what she needs to do. She needs to go home and look after those kids. And the husband's an alleged drunk and an abuser. He's beat the kids and her. So I think it's time for her to go home and look after them goddamn kids. That's what she needs to do, and that's what they need her to do. Just saying. So go home, Bobby. Look after your kids. You're not doing anybody any favors, much less yourself. Anyway, Naughty Nana loves you. It's good to be back, and I think I got another one for you. Be good to you. Take care of you first. And if you're new, like it, share it, and subscribe to the channel. You're already here. I love y'all. Take care of you. Bye-bye now.